Hello, chat. Hi. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm sorry for another late start tonight, but there is a very good reason for that. And I would say a fairly good reason why we're doing ASMR on a Tuesday, which is not something we've ever done before. So, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Okay, we'll go ahead and just jump right into things. But thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. ASMR on a Tuesday? No way. Yeah, hello, Lewis. Hi. Yes, that's what's happening tonight. We're gonna continue with the game that we were playing on Sunday. It's a really fun game. So, but yeah, we'll be getting into that in just a little while. So, I hope you guys can relax and get comfortable and hopefully have a nice time with me tonight. And hello, Sly. Hello. I'm glad you're cozy, Danny. Okay. So, hi guys. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here tonight. Ooh. Wrong arm. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate that. It's good to see you. I hope you all have had a good start to your week. And I hope that I can make your Tuesday a little bit more relaxed. So tonight's gonna be a much well, it'll be a pretty short stream, I would say, comparatively speaking. I wanted to do a stream tonight, but I also want to do my normal stream tonight, but it was either I do an ASMR stream where I can just be very low energy, or I don't do a stream at all, because I could quite literally not get myself started. Every time I was trying to set up for the stream, I was falling asleep. I was falling asleep every single time. So it did not seem like a very good idea to play Doom when I'm so exhausted. Hello, Kiama. Good to see you. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Thanks for being here. I actually went out into the real world today. I was out and about today. Hello, Croyd. Good to see you. Hi. Welcome. Thanks for being here tonight. I hope you're having a good start to your week. Hello. Thank you for the follow, 7th. Welcome to the clubhouse. And I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome in. I'm still behind from the all-nighter. Not quite. Pretty much everything is going according to plan in terms of fixing my sleep schedule, so that's not a problem for me. Hello, Mixer Max. Welcome in. I'm literally tonight, I went out to hang out with a friend today, and basically I slept for like a short period of time after sleeping a lot of yesterday, because I didn't sleep Sunday into Monday because I had an appointment. So I did sleep when I came back from my appointment on Monday. I did do that, but I only slept for maybe like 2 or 3 hours when I went to sleep early this morning, because I thought that was all I needed, and it really was all I needed to hang out with my friend today, since we hung out around like 3 p.m. today. So I was out doing that for a couple of hours, and I knew that I wanted to stream tonight, even though I'd been outdoors today. But while I was trying to set up for tonight's stream, I could not stay awake. The reason why I'm starting so late is because I was falling asleep at my computer, quite literally, every time. So it was like I either cancel tonight or I do something that I can just kind of be very low energy and create a comfy mood, and hopefully it's something that my community doesn't mind and will embrace. So that's what we're doing, because I didn't want to cancel my stream just because I was out hanging out with somebody. So I hope you guys will understand, and I certainly do hope that you guys will stick around and enjoy tonight. Some people just live their life inside the fake world. How do you feel? Is it the first time in a really long time? No, it's not like that, Mr. Max. Okay, so, well, I guess since you're lurking, I will not answer your question since you're gonna go lurk. I just wanted to finish my thought before I got to you, but thanks for lurking. I appreciate that. But I guess I'll pass. I mean, hey, no, hey, I didn't know. I thought you were like tuning out. I just don't speak too much. Okay, it's fine. When people go to lurk, I just assume that they're not engaging with the chat, or with me. So, but basically, I don't live my entire life in VR chat. That's not how that works for me. I'm not in VR chat all the time. I simply just don't go out very much, and it was nice to really see a friend of mine. Actually seeing a friend of mine from VR chat for the first time today actually. So that was really cool, to meet someone that I'd known for quite some time in VR chat, which was really cool, really nice. So yeah, it's not that I've been in a quote-unquote fake world. I'm still trying to fix my sleep schedule, and I'm going to do that tonight. So, but I was unfortunately not able to have enough energy in between my sleep shifting to actually do a very focused stream where I have to shoot things accurately. So instead of having to shoot things, I thought that I would just be sleepy with you guys and relax. Hello Milk Tea. Hope you had a blast with a friend. Thank you, Lewis. I did have a good time. Thank you. I did have a nice time, and I've seen IRL, not 4K. Yeah. It was really nice. But what's up, Milk Tea? Good to see you. Don't mind at all. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Max. I appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out and chilling. Hello, Fumi. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hello, Derper. Thank you for the drinking water. I will do so in a second. Hello, Hunter. Hi. Hey, what's up, guys? All the peoples. Hi. Hi. Hi, guys. It's good to see you all. Thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Bits on F crashing during stream tonight. I hope not. I really don't want to fall asleep on stream. That's not the plan. I really don't want to. So that's why tonight's gonna be relatively short, to avoid that happening. So but yeah, it's good to see you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Again, I would have preferred to have not started the stream so late, but as I mentioned, I was out with a friend that I was meeting in person for the first time, and I only slept for like 2 or 3 hours, and my body's still trying to catch up. So thank you for being willing to be cozy here with me. It is very much going to be ASMR tonight, so I hope that that'll be relaxing for you and hopefully relaxing for me too, I guess. Thank you for the head. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. I want to drink some water now. Okay. Hello, Missy. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. I hope you've had a good Tuesday. I hope everyone's had a good Tuesday. Hope everyone has had a good start to your week. It's really good to see you guys. We're gonna play more dialogue tonight. More cute pixel girls who need some fixing. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure seeing you, Mr. Cad. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. But yes, yeah, we're gonna be jumping into that in just a little bit. Hello, Perrin. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy my birthday ends with your stream. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Cad. Happy birthday. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Mr. Cad. God, I'm so tired. Holy shit. You just woke up, Missy? Well, good morning. Good morning. I hope you had a wonderful sleep. I hope you had a good rest, and hopefully you can wake up a little bit with this stream. I hope. But yes, chat, we're gonna go ahead and get started with tonight's gaming. It's gonna be very, very, very chill. I think I'll still do some voiceover. I think I'll still do some voiceover this evening. I'll turn 22 in an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, when it comes around, Milk Tea, I'll wish you a happy birthday. But a happy birthday in advance, all the same, in case I don't see you. So, thank you for letting me know. Okay. But yeah, it's so nice to see you guys. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm very, very tired. But we're going to have a good stream. It's going to be very, very cozy and very relaxed, I hope. So, let's go ahead and jump into things, yeah? Okay. Alright. I had the most sexually dream. The person that was doing it with next door, and they was loud as fuck, and someone in my room told me to tell them to be quiet. That sounds like a dream. That definitely does sound like a dream for sure. But yeah. Yeah, most people would not want to disturb your neighbors with intimacy. That'd be kind of weird. That'd be a little bit out of sorts for sure. Yeah, I do hope everyone has had a good day. Thank you all for being here. Also, thank you, Hunter, for being here among the mods. I do appreciate that. Good night, Troy. I hope that you stick around in the chat despite you going to bed. Since you decided to tell me that you're going to bed, I hope you decide to stick around. I'd really appreciate that over on the YouTube side. Is my favorite cat Eepy this evening? Yes, I am. I'm stupid Eepy. Yeah, I am. I didn't want to cancel tonight's stream though, so here I am doing another ASMR stream because it's the only thing that makes sense. um, given my current condition. Alright, I also cried during the movie. I went to see a movie tonight. The name of the movie was Hamnet. And it was a story. I mean, the movie was about, I'm not sure if it was a retelling, but it was basically a story detailing the life of William Shakespeare and how his life experiences shaped his ability to create such timeless art and stories. So the movie was actually really, really good. I think I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's actually a really, really good movie. I cried. The friend that I went with also cried quite a lot also. So good movie, good time with my friend that I was meeting from VR chat for the first time, and now it's a very, very sleepy stream. So yeah. But yes, we have been playing through this game called Dialogue. We started on Sunday, and it's really, really good. This is actually a very, very fun, very well written game. Very, very easy and relatively relaxing. I will be doing some voiceover while we play through it. At least I'm gonna try to, despite being really tired, subsequently my voice also being tired. So yeah, I just appreciate you guys joining me for tonight's stream. No, and you bet when I woke up I was confused. Yeah, well, now you're here. Now you're here, and hopefully, I hope it was a good dream. I hope it was at least a good dream, even though it was what it was. If you're tired, you should sleep. We'll be alright for one day. The movie sounds very moving too. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. I will sleep. But I would much rather stick to my schedule than just not stream. I don't stream on Mondays already, so I don't particularly want to skip out on another day, because that would then bring my number down to 3 streams this week. So I don't particularly want to do that. I appreciate the concern though. So tonight will just be a shorter stream. So but I just hope it can be very relaxing as you guys get ready for your day. And get some rest yourself. Hopefully getting some rest yourself. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start. So where we last left off, we had just talked to Prey, who is our good friend from a neighboring cafe. She actually works at it seems like she works at a cosplay cafe. Based on what we know about her, it seems like her boss is really into cosplay and into anime. And though it's not explicitly said, Prey is essentially working for someone who is really into that kind of scene, which is really, really cool. Since I used to do some cosplay also myself when I was younger. So yeah. Time for coffee or shock therapy that wakes you up too. I appreciate that, Sly. I'm gonna be here and just kind of hang out with you guys. Hello Vane, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Well. Hello. I hope you had a smooth day at work today, Vane. I hope so. And hopefully you'll enjoy your time here. Thank you for always saying hi and always showing up. Always appreciate that. I understand, you know it's best as long as you know we won't ever pressure you. I think I conked out the last time we played this. Yeah, and that's the point. I want to help you guys get some rest. Yeah, today was alright. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you can wind down here, if nothing else, if for no other reason, Vane. I certainly hope you can find yourself some space to wind down. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, no worries. Like, I appreciate the kind words. Obviously, no one can pressure me to do something I don't want to do. But I do know that since my community is relatively complacent, you guys have been very, very easygoing when it comes to what I do on my streams. Many of you just kind of let me do what I want to do and show up in most cases. And I just hope that will continue to be the case because I really appreciate that you guys just show up regardless of what I'm doing. So thank you for being dedicated in that way. There are not a lot of people who do that. So those of you who do, thank you. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so no problem. I like it here. I appreciate that, Lewis. Thank you, thank you. We're here for the pure vibes. Thanks for the boops, Mr. Max. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're here for the pure vibes. Thank you, Psych. I hope so. I appreciate that. Alright, so for those of you who missed out on Sunday's stream, it's actually quite apparent that this particular Eve, they're called, these robots are called Eves. They have emotions just like humans, but they're basically robotic females. So all the girls that we meet in this game are robots, because we run a repair facility. So basically that's the theme of the game. We run a very old school repair facility in Chroma City, and there are a very select few customers who come through for the time to talk, or an opportunity to talk with me, our main character, Chris. And this particular girl likes Chris. She's very, very into Chris. So she's very, very interesting. I'm here for Scuff. No, it's comfy here. Thank you, Sly. Appreciate that. Interesting. Maybe making a game with AI would make a difference. I mean, making a game with AI isn't really making a game at all. Or, I mean, I don't know if you mean making a game using AI or making a game that involves having AI in it. In terms of like characters or design philosophies. I'm not sure what what you mean particularly by having AI in it. A realistic future? Yes, very realistic future, Vane. I believe it's the year, like, what year is this game in? This game is in the year 2181. So it's quite far into the future. I read today on Twitter that the creators of this game, because there have been a lot of people supporting this game, and it's free on Steam, by the way. It is free on Steam. But I read on Twitter that the creators of this game are adding some DLC. So they're actually extending the world of this game, because a lot of people have been enjoying it. So that's pretty cool. So we'll probably get more of this game sometime in the future. So that's pretty cool. It's giving you free talking. Yes. It's you talk to the girls while you are fixing them, and that is a unique form of human connection. And this game is really just about connecting and showing how similar these robot girls and humans are similar to one another. So it's very similar to that. Is Chris gonna be into her? Probably not. Chris doesn't seem very interested in Leanne. In fact, Chris seems more interested in Prey. So, the girl named Prey. Not praying. There's a girl that's kind of she's like the title character. Like if you look up this game, Prey is on the front cover, like her character. So Chris seems more interested in her, surprisingly. Enters cryo freeze very soon, Vane, very soon. Let's see. I hope hope not, Messy. Certainly hope not. You get to talk to Robo Chicas. Yes. That's the whole point of the game. So it's, if you've played Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartending game, this is basically the cyberpunk I can fix her game. So the cyberpunk repair game. So it's pretty interesting. I've been enjoying it a lot. Prey better not be mid compared to Leah. I mean, it depends on what you consider mid. That kind of depends on personal taste. Also, Leanne is she's a scientist, and I think she works for a pharmaceutical company. That's what we learned about her on Sunday. So she's actually quite smart, and she works for a pharmaceutical company, and she punched a guy in the face. So she may look innocent, but she straight up punched a guy. So she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Hello, Digi. Welcome in. Been very long and a very long day in a good way. I'm glad to hear that. Digi. Welcome in. I'm glad you had a good day, and hopefully you can wind down a little bit here. Okay. Except here these women you can fix, unlike the walking red flags out there. Well, I mean, in the future we won't have to essentially be intimate with biological beings, I would imagine. So I would say this is a very close to realistic future. So people who don't enjoy human companionship, you can basically have companionship with an Eve who will work her own job and do her own thing, and yeah. So I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty cool too. What's your favorite sauce? Soy sauce. What's your favorite sauce, cool guy? What's your favorite sauce? Let's see. I'm more worried they will put us inside the test tube. Well, I think there are some people out there who should be in test tubes. There are just some people who are not fit for society, and they should be put away in one way or another. So, maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't, but that's just my opinion personally. Elon's Catgirls are coming true. To some degree, yeah. I did hear some. There've been some advancements, like in robotic tails. I did see that there's a company that made a robotic tail. So, robotic Catgirls could be in the future. So that is true. Can I have a biological and automated companion sandwich? I mean, who says you can't? I mean, I don't know the nature of this particular game, but in the context of this game, I imagine you probably could do that if you wanted. Yeah. Let's see. Or make them stuck inside a brain for 1,000 years, or for 1 second in the word. Maybe, perhaps. Hello, Bun. Hi. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. Hi. How was your day? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for saying hello. I've been lurking in your streams as per usual. You're good? I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for coming through. I'm very sleepy. So we're doing ASMR on a Tuesday, which is very not like me. So, but yeah, e pretty, yes, basically e pretty, essentially. Hello Virgil, good to see you. Hello, hi, welcome, good to see you. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Would you eat a Boeing 747 if it was covered in soy sauce? I don't think that I could eat a plane. That is, it's a plane. So, no, I would not, because I don't eat metal and mechanical parts. So, no, I would not. Oh my god, a hot lady on my timeline, I guess. This character is pretty hot, so yeah. Very cultured individual. I don't think me not eating a Boeing makes me cultured, but okay. That's fine. That works for me. Also, I would recommend that you wear headphones if you prefer the EP vibes of my voice. I would highly recommend having headphones rather than speakers. That should in theory make your experience here a lot better. So let's see. We're not even going to talk about the Imagine Dragons incident. I don't know about the Imagine Dragons incident. I just know that they make music, or they've made music for League of Legends. So I don't know about the Imagine Dragons incident. Good job. You're the one. Good job, actually. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Max. I'm glad that you find me to be a good job. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. I guess, see you later. Catch you later, Max. Okay. Thanks, I appreciate that. Good one. Okay. So, this game is really cool. Okay, thanks for lurking while you're getting some more rest, Bessie. I hope you have a good rest. And Mr. Max, if you can stick around, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much, if you could. But I hope you have a good day and or night, whatever you may be dealing with or going through. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you, Aoki, for the 5 months. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much, Aoki. I appreciate the support. Thank you. You've been saving that for 2 days. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Yep. Gotcha. I'm staying while I sleep. Thank you for sticking around while you're sleeping, Messy. I appreciate that very much. I hope you have a good rest. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this game. It's very, very fun. Very, very interesting cyberpunk repair game. So yeah. Let's start. Your face looks a bit better than yesterday. Did you catch a cold?
Thanks for worrying. I went out for a bit and it was chillier outside than I thought. I guess I should have worn a coat. Anyway, it's been a while since we've seen each other this often. Did the matter from the last time go well?
I actually came to talk about that. We went through all of the necessary procedures, but it's unclear if I'll be disciplined. It's out of my hands. Thank you, Vane. I appreciate that. And hello, Nomi. Welcome in. But I am hopeful about the project's future. Remember the Nepo hire who was management's trump card? He changed his mind and decided to help finish our project. And his ability is amazing. And also to Leah, that's fair. That's fair, she's pretty cute. Very, very smart, very conscientious person. Well, not a person, she's a robot. She's not a person, she's literally a robot. But still very cute. So we might succeed in manufacturing a safe drug within this month.
That's amazing. And did that person get struck by lightning or something? Suddenly helping you, Leanne?
After meeting you yesterday, I sincerely apologized to him because, like I said, Chad, she literally punched this guy in the face. She got so fed up with him, with his attitude towards her project, that she literally socked him in the face. And then he went to the hospital, and she felt bad about it. So, yeah. So she is apologizing for punching him in the face. And I asked him that this project is my dream, and that if not now, I might never be able to attempt it in my life. That's what I call a woman right there. True. True, true, true. Do you know what he said then? He asked why I didn't say so earlier. He had been seeing us as being in cahoots with the management all this time.
Does that make sense? Ending the project early, according to the management's opinion, was his job.
Someone who doesn't give a single bit of attention if it's not his interest. Because he's that kind of person. He still doesn't remember a single name of the people in the company.
That's serious.
Water time. It turns out he got into a huge debt, distracted by his own research. And it seems the pharmaceutical company recruited him with research funding as bait.
Essentially, he could be seen as similar to you, Leanne, since he's a person chasing dreams.
I don't want to admit it. That annoying attitude is still the same. I sometimes feel like working with a super intelligent orangutan. But it's right to admit what needs to be admitted.
That's cool.
I wanted to hear you say that.
You're cool.
Good. More.
You're cool, Leanne. Leanne sighed with satisfaction and stared at me intently.
Now tell me your story.
Me? My job is to listen to stories.
Because you keep dodging like that. Even though I visit so often, I know nothing about you. That may be why I'm curious. Or maybe...
Alright. Then, since we've been talking about dreams so far, I'll talk about that.
Talking about the mysterious medicine you take whenever you can is also fine. I'm very interested in that too.
Sorry to disappoint you, but that medicine is a supplement sent by my parents. I haven't even been taking it because I felt uneasy after our last conversation.
What a boring answer. I thought it would be a greater secret.
If you don't mind, you can check it yourself. Since I'm not taking it right now, wouldn't it be good to check it at the lab? If the ingredients are clarified, I can take it with peace of mind.
Leave it to me.
Leanne snatched the pill bottle and tucked it into her bosom. Leanne's clothes probably have plenty of pockets.
Clueless. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Very. This is. Definitely clueless. Or just not interested. The best pocket? Yeah, just stick it right in there.
So, are you going to get an inspection?
I will, but before that, it's a rare opportunity. Let's talk a bit more. How about it?
Okay. Leanne grinned and adjusted her sitting posture. As if expressing interest, her face came twice as close, and a burdensome smile greeted me. I have a sister named Michelle. We were inseparable when we were young, and we still contact each other every day.
Oh?
You don't need to write it down.
No, continue.
When she was young, Michelle kept telling me she wanted to become an Eve. Because parts can be changed any time, and they have many strengths compared to humans. Considering the long conflict between Eves and humans, I don't know how childish Michelle was back then.
Sister-in-law is positive about Eve. See, chat, you see this? You see the low-key, you see? She is already calling his sister-in-law. I told you she was into him. She's very into this guy. Okay, welcome back, Milk Tea. I'm sorry you had to deal with the blue screen right before your birthday of all times. Your birthday present was ruined. Dairy, yeah. So, yeah, she's very dairy. I agree. I have returned. Welcome back, Ty. Hello. Skynet acquiring target. I don't think it's that serious. Please wife this woman. I don't think that we can. I don't think we can romance characters in this game. I don't think that's a thing we can do. It's okay. No worries, Milk Tea. I'm glad it's alright. But yeah, this sister-in-law thing is kind of wild. No, I meant MC and his dumbass. Oh, okay. You meant the character. Okay, you meant Chris. Okay, cool. Yeah, basically. He probably won't though. He's not interested in her like that. You'll see what I mean later. See, he completely ignored. Oh wait, no, sorry. He didn't completely ignore what she said. He didn't completely ignore. My bad. All the girls I like don't exist, Monka. Fair. Very true. Also felt. What did you say? Huh? Nothing. Keep going.
From some point, I wanted to make Michelle's dream come true. I don't have a clear memory. Maybe I wanted to be a good brother. I mean, you exist, but yeah. The limitation of being two-dimensional and or three-dimensional does kind of put a little bit of a wrench into things now, doesn't it? So, but hey, as long as I keep streaming, I continue to remain alive. So, there you go. I don't have a clear memory. Maybe I wanted to be a good brother, or maybe it was a goal I had on the side since my major overlapped. Time passed, and I got all the technical certifications related to Eve. and naturally, it became more comfortable for me to communicate with Eves than with people. My sister left for the other side of the world, and the dream of becoming an Eve has long been forgotten.
I felt it last time too, but you cherish your sister more than I thought, don't you? Understandable. True. So true, Vane. Very, very true.
I do cherish her.
You do? Siblings I know are basically in a relationship where they'd try to kill each other if there were no laws. You are a severe case among severe cases.
Could be. I talk to Michelle every day, and I got this job because of Michelle. Sorting it out one by one, it's embarrassing to deny it.
Habitual areas can be hard to perceive. Anyway, it's surprising. I never thought there would be someone you're that attached to.
Attachment to my sister.
Actually, the level of attachment is...
Are you getting maintenance today?
Huh? Suddenly? I don't really need to. But there's no need to refuse either. Gently, please.
Leave it to me.
Inspection of land spare unit to change the subject. Being attached to his sister, immediately trying to change the subject. That's wild. Alright. Alright. So, this is the game we're playing. Like I said, she is a robot. I was not lying. Okay, so we'll start here. Looper Inside's real good. Yeah, we'll be very gentle for sure. We will. Robotic guh. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we need a tier. We need 3 tier 1s. 2 red tier 1s, 1 blue tier 1, and I believe it is, oops, that's wrong menu. Uh-oh. Alright, it's here. Okay, so I need, 2 tier 1s, and then a blue tier 1, and also a tier 2. Just like the game of Operation? Exactly, Vane. Exactly. It's very similar. You're turning dials and you're matching things up. I'll show you guys how it works in a little bit. So, let's see. Do that. Okay. And then... oh wait, we don't really need... oh fuck, that was just... that was unnecessary. I didn't need to make those 2 moves. So the goal is to fix her up entirely within 40 moves. So, that's what we're trying to do. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, so we have enough. We do need a tier 2 unit. Okay. Let me just move this there. And then... so, let's see. do this. And we'll do this. That. Boom. Boom. Okay. Alright, and so we'll place the red there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we have the blue there. And we'll put the tier 2 right there. So we have the blue there, we have the blue there, we have the red here, and the red there. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay. It was my friend messaged me letting me know that they got home safely. So agree to disagree. Okay. Yeah, my friend got home safely, so I'm just messaging them back so they don't think that I'm like totally ignoring them. I don't know if they realize that I'm streaming right now. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to be distracted a little bit. Alright, back to you guys and the game. So I think that I think we're set to go, so let's fix her. Okay, great. Wonderful. Hello, Fanatic. Good to see you, good to see you.
A customer who came earlier said this: that a terrorist called Cinderella is going around smashing corporate executives' heads with a glass slipper.
I saw it on the news. The heel pierced cleanly through the frontal lobe. People think it's some kind of autistic judgment. But to me, it's just the obsession of a terrible pervert psycho. But who cares? Thanks to that pervert, the company executives got scared and didn't come to work today. I'd even want to give them an achievement award. Hello, Meow. That is a wild view. Yes. This is the game where we repair robot girls. So Yeah? Um, I tried to tell you. But yeah. Also, this particular girl is interested in the main character a lot, so it's quite nice to see their dynamic, because main character is not really interested in her. So in that way, so she wants to marry him basically. But what's up, Meow? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Can we get a shout out for Meow mods? Get a shout out for Meow. I'm sure that Meow will be getting back to playing more of Defiance. What is it called? Legacy of Kain Defiance. So hopefully we'll be seeing Meow stream again very soon. But what's up, Meow? It's good to see you. Mods? Oh, do I not have any mods in the chat? No mods? Okay, I guess I'll do it myself. So, go follow Meow. She is very very chill streamer, very much a variety streamer, plays a lot of different games, but does a lot of well, there's a lot of different kinds of games, and also some video reacts too, so you should go follow her. I would have folded like an omelet for this Android girl already. Yeah, same. I wouldn't have folded, but she seems pretty interesting. Not quite my type, but well, maybe she could be my type, but yeah, she's quite nice. Raikyon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the clubhouse, and I hope you enjoy your stay, Raikyon. Welcome. Hello, Lisa. Thank you for the greetings from Argentina. Hello, welcome. Hi. Nice to meet you, Lisa. Thank you for saying hello. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well and having a pleasant evening. Welcome. Okay, so the girls in this game are quite pretty. So we'll get back to repairing her in just a second. I'd even want to give them an achievement award. Okay, so we'll do this one's. All right. So we already have. Okay, we have one tier 1 unit. We need I believe this is a tier 2. I believe. So this looks like a tier 2. Yeah, this looks like a tier 2. So we need 1 blue tier 1, 1 yellow tier 2, 1 yellow tier 1, and 1 blue tier 2. So yes. Alright. Okay. Back to business. Alright, so we have we have enough blue tier 1 units here. So we'll just keep that tier 1 unit there. We do need to make a tier 2 unit though. So let's turn this yellow into a blue. Or do I want to do that? Yes. We'll do that. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright. So, we need a yellow tier 2. So, so we can change blue tier 1, yellow tier 1. We can do this. We'll just go ahead and do this. Keep it simple. All right. And now we need a yellow tier 2. So let's just go ahead and do this. Okay. I do kind of wish I could just turn one of these. So we'll just do this. That. Alright, so we have the tier 2. So we'll put tier 2 there. We'll put the tier 2 yellow there, and we'll put the tier 1 yellow there. And I suppose we could just we could do this to kind of save some movement. Okay, so we have the blue tier 1 there, the yellow tier 2 there, the yellow tier 1 there, and the blue tier 2 there. These are both tier 2s, correct? And we have the tier 1 also. Okay. So I think we can help her. We can fix her. Oh no, wait. Wait. Did I mess up? Okay, there's something about the game that I'm kind of missing. I think there's something that I'm overlooking, because I could have, like, I literally have a blue here. So I'm very confused as to why it didn't register. Oh, it tells, oh my gosh. Okay, Suku, hello. Hi. What's up, Suku? Good to see you. How was your day? Also, how was your day, Meow? How was your day? I hope you're doing well. I didn't realize that when you mouse over the spot, they tell you which one has to go where. I actually did not know that. So that's why I didn't go through. Well, I'm probably not going to perfect repair her, which is a shame. Alright, well, you live and you learn. We'll fix the problem then. Do that. Tier 2. And there we go.
Have you been to the new synthetic whiskey bar nearby? The reviews are quite extreme.
I have. The first taste was like disinfectant, and the aftertaste smelled like rusty rebar. It was a very honest taste of the slums.
Is that a compliment?
At least that cheap bar doesn't pretend to be luxury. Even the $300 liqueur sold in sophisticated lounges in the city center is just synthetic concentrate from the same factory mixed with flavoring. These days, I care more about who tricks me less than the taste.
Fair. That's pretty reasonable.
Okay, so we need a tier 1. Tier 2 yellow and a tier 2 red. let's see what we can do. I will do that. Nice. Nice. Okay. And then we need to merge this. I guess we could just do this. Do this. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Still here, co-gaming? Thank you, Psych. I appreciate that. Okay, so we can turn well, we already have 3 that we can use. We could turn this blue into a red and then get to tier 2 much faster. Or we can all we can do I'm trying to save movement. I'm trying to minimize movement. Alright. So we need to get the red over here anyway, so let's just go ahead and turn this one into... We'll turn this into a red. And then we'll do this. Alright. And we have a tier 2 yellow there. And then the tier 2 red there. And that should fix her.
Maintenance ends here. Actually, rather than maintenance, it was more like replacing perfectly fine parts and dusting off a bit.
Not necessarily. Your maintenance today felt unusually rushed.
Was it very uncomfortable? I'm sorry.
No, rather the unusually rough touch was a different kind of stimulation. Thanks to that, I felt like the stress accumulated from being pushed around lately was relieved. To the point where I almost lost my mind.
I'll take that as a compliment. While I was organizing the equipment, Leanne had entered story mode again and was waiting for me. My plan to distract her with her maintenance seemed to have failed.
Alrighty, Portal. Get some rest. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for stopping in and for lurking, of course. I certainly appreciate you lurking. She's a freak for real. The devs are evil for this. Well, Psych, don't you know it's always the smart ones, the freakiest ones. It's always the ones who look innocent, who have the most intent. Yep. That has always been true. It remains very true. I should know. I'm one of them, to some degree. I've made the payment. Them and the girls who do theater, them chicks are wild. Yeah, I mean, theater chicks can be interesting, but never went that far with them. I know, that's what makes it such a hard watch. You surely are, Nephi Wolf. Thank you. Yeah, anyone who has been around for a while knows that I am I am not a good girl. I can be quite freaky. Alright. And a piece of information as a tip.
What is it?
This year's Polar Night Day will be the biggest event ever, celebrating the 80th anniversary of Chroma City. They are secretly preparing an event of huge scale.
More than now? The original scale was already huge.
Correct. Besides, the power consumed by chromatic zenith was already borderline. But I heard it's going to be 3 times bigger this time.
Where are they going to handle that much power from?
So they plan to cut off power to the outskirts.
No.
Most citizens will be at the venue or sleeping anyway, so they judged it won't be a big issue. If it becomes controversial, they can just say it was a blackout.
It's rational but cruel. What are people like me supposed to do?
It might be good to try changing your constitution. Wake up your dormant extroversion and walk the night streets watching the festival night view. The city with lights out is as quiet as your shop, and you don't have to worry about sweating in the crowds.
Walking alone in the streets is scary. Both stability officers and terrorists are scary.
If you're scared, maybe I could go with you? By the way, chat. Prey, our friend who works at the cosplay bar, Prey already asked us to go with her to this event. So I'm pretty sure he's going to turn her down because our friend who we're actually a little bit more interested in than her, we already told her that we'd go. So so we'll see what happens. Well, even if it's not me, there's the option of walking with your sister.
Unfortunately, Michelle isn't coming.
You mean she's not coming to Chroma City for Polar Night? Leaving her brother, whom she's attached to, behind? Or does she live that far away?
First of all, we don't have an attachment relationship. Since Michelle and I have a lot in common, she might not be interested in Polar Night just like me. As for where she lives, I don't know. It's probably been 2 years since we talked about such trivial things. We're mostly busy teasing each other.
Is that so?
And about walking with you, Leanne, I'll consider my schedule. An acquaintance asked to have a meal. If that's around dinner time, it might be difficult. Uh-oh. She's overheating.
Okay.
Leanne, you have a scary look on your face.
I'm not angry. I just have something to check. I'll be going now.
See you later.
I told you, I'm not angry. Think about the walk and contact me. I'll be waiting. It took a lot of courage.
Leanne hurried away as if she was really in a rush. She didn't receive any calls during our conversation, so did she suddenly remember a forgotten schedule?
Guys, sometimes, man. Guys, dude. Oh, man. Clueless. Thanks for the head pats.
Her serious attitude bothered me, but the onrush fatigue began to take my mind away even faster. I should close up earlier than usual today. That supplement, the effect was amazing.
Oh, we managed to do it. Okay, we actually did perfect repair. That's good. That's really good to hear. Okay, cool. To catch even the slightest noise at the nerve endings. Your obsessive thoroughness is quite sexy, you know. Alright. Let's save. Oh, Orca's coming back. Okay. Next. Okay, let's read the SNS real quick. Entering total polar night from today. 5 days without even gray light. Liz Library, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the clubhouse, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's read through this. Okay, the LDS onset speed could accelerate faster than usual due to the complete extinction of light. Strongly recommended citizens significantly increase their neon shine usage time. Also, just a heads up, I'm going to be helping my dad build and set up his new bed frame, so I'm going to be stuck on mobile. Got you. Okay, so I didn't know that, Hunter. I'm not sure if you were unable to do the shout out that I wanted earlier because you're on mobile, but thanks for letting me know. I totally understand. And I suppose at this point, since you're going to be working with very heavy and dangerous materials, you should probably focus on that. So I guess I will handle things. So don't worry too much. You're welcome to keep me on, of course, but I'll just basically let you work. It's much safer that way. Alright, let's see. Outskirts Polar Optimization Guide. Oh, right, I wanted to explain to you guys, those of you who don't know the story of what's going on, basically, Chroma City is a city of not pure darkness, but, okay, apparently, there was someone I just noticed someone that was in the YouTube chat. Okay, I don't, man, people on YouTube, why can't like literally anyone on YouTube just be normal? Literally everyone on YouTube is like mentally compromised in some way. It's very strange. But yeah, Chroma City is a city that is filled with oh, Danny, you're here now. You're here now, Danny. You're no longer one of them. You're one of the good ones. You're one of the few good ones. So that's good. But yeah, just like I'm excited to be your virtual little sister. Like, what the fuck? Like, who comes in someone's chat just saying wild stuff like that? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, moving on. yeah, it's just, I mean, literally, you guys can, I mean, I don't know if the message will be there, but if you guys go to my YouTube stream, you can see all the weirdness in real time. You can go to my YouTube stream if you want to. But yeah, there's some weirdness that goes on for real. All right. But yeah, par for the course. Yeah, I guess. So, YouTube is quite strange. Yes. What a sick little dolphin, truly. YouTube anyhow. Yeah, YouTube. I don't get. It's like people don't know how to talk on YouTube. They don't. I think people are so used to leaving comments on videos that whenever they encounter a live stream, they're like humans who forget how to drive when it rains, you know? Like, people who forget how to drive whenever any precipitation falls is like a person who comes into a YouTube chat that's a live stream. They just forget how to communicate normally. It's very odd. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so Chroma City is basically a city of gray night. So there is no sun. Basically, this entire city has no sunlight. And what they do, because this is a city without sunlight, we all know that excessive, a deprivation of vitamin D, which is in sunlight, will affect people's ability to function properly. It'll make people depressed and will cause damage psychologically to people and to the robots, the Eves, in this universe. So what they do is they actually sell the populace sunlight. So they basically make you buy an apparatus that simulates sunlight to have in your home, and they basically sell you sunlight, just like they sell you food or, sell you electricity. They're basically selling you sunlight. No, not the robots. Yeah, the robots are affected by minimal sunlight as well. So everyone here in this universe needs sunlight. Sounds like a dream come true. I don't know about that. But to each their own. So okay, so residents of the affected areas are requested to fully charge batteries in advance in preparation for the announced blackout period and strictly adhere to guidelines for LDS prevention. Alright, so so temporarily cutting off power in some outskirts districts to concentrate it in the center. So basically what they're doing is they're cutting off power supplies to the poorest areas of the city to create a celebration in the richest portions of the city, which is the center. So it's kind of diabolical. Some corporate nonsense going on there. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so terror at Stabilizer Academy. Early this morning, the 17th, an explosive attack presumed to be the work of anti-government terrorist group Morning Glory occurred at the Stabilizer Academy. The damage to the site is understood to be severe due to this attack, which is presumed to have used military-grade explosives. And immediately after the accident, a rescue team from the Urban Recovery Agency was urgently dispatched and is conducting search and rescue operations. Okay. So there was a terrorist attack today, it seems. Some things don't change. Alright, so before we meet up with Orca, who is again another Eve, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I will be right back momentarily. So thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you who are hanging out. Thank you to those who followed, and I hope that you find me as background noise, pleasant in some way. I hope. But let's go ahead and kind of go on BRB for just a little while, okay? I'll be right back. Hello, chat. Thank you for sticking around. Hello, hello. I appreciate you guys joining me for tonight's super cozy ASMR stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the welcome back, Sly, Psych, Hiki, Perrin, Milk Tea. Thank you all for the welcome backs. I really do appreciate that. I'm sorry to hear that you got fired from your job, Minster. Very sorry to hear that. You don't know what you're supposed to do right now. What you're supposed to do is reflect on why you were unable to wake up for your job and figure out how to avoid having that happen again, and then spruce up your resume and try to find something new. All we can really do is move forward. I wish that I could say that our government could keep us afloat. I would also say perhaps apply for unemployment if you can, so you can get the money that's been put aside by the government. So I would do that too, but you know, that is kind of the most that I can suggest. You know, reflect on why that happened in the first place, apply for unemployment, fix up your resume, and hopefully you'll be able to find something new. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back into the game. I'll go ahead and pause the music. And we'll do that. Okay. All right. Let's begin, chat.
This seems to be the most tired morning I've had lately. And I think I had a strange dream yesterday, but I can't remember it at all. Is this all because I didn't take the supplement? My body doesn't feel too good either. In my experience, focusing on something usually helps at times like this. Let's open for business for now.
Open for business. So Cinderella is active as a righteous phantom thief?
Yeah, after a customer told me yesterday, I got curious and looked it up. And some people already treat them as a hero.
And that hero goes around smashing public authority with high heels?
I didn't believe it at first either, but after seeing videos on social media, I had changed my mind. High heels can be a scarier weapon than I thought.
Really? Why not say they appeared riding a pumpkin carriage?
Actually, they say they sometimes appear riding a hoverbike covered with orange bulletproof glass.
What a spectacle. In a place swarming with Cinderella fetish psychopaths and people who support them. I'm sometimes amazed that you stay sane and live there, Chris.
Sane. I do need to live straight starting today.
Why? Is there a problem?
Because the city enters complete polar night starting today.
Complete polar night? Isn't that place always night anyway?
It is dark all day, but it's not night for 24 hours.
I wonder if this line is a reference to the song by Gunship, the band, the synthwave band named Gunship. They have a song called Dark All Day. I don't think it's a reference though. I think he's just saying it's dark all day. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, did you Get some rest. I hope you can feel better tomorrow. And as always, I sincerely appreciate you lurking in the stream. Since you gotta run. Thank you very much, and do feel better.
Chroma City has two types of nights: the generally considered night and the gray night, where the sun is up but it's dark.
You mean it's dark even during the day?
Yeah. When this place used to be an industrial city, the pollution was terrible. And the smog and fine dust from that time accumulated in the stratosphere and created a pollution layer that blocks all sunlight, so it's dark even during the day.
I'm older now. You've leveled up, Milk Tea. You've leveled up. You have a little bit more experience. Happy birthday, Milk Tea. I hope that that this level will be a fun one.
It's just slightly brighter than the night as the light scanners minutely.
You must resist the Waffle House call, for sure. Okay. I hope you'll lurk, Minster. It's, I hope you'll stick around while you are job hunting. Maybe that'll make you feel a little bit better, but I'll leave that up to you.
To be exact, it should be seen as night with slightly increased brightness. We call that the gray night.
It certainly is a crappy neighborhood.
As I said yesterday, that's the charm of this city. But for this period, I have to admit it's crappy.
What's got into you? Usually it would rattle off the pros of Chroma City.
I'm a bit tired today. I just feel like resting.
Damn, dude, Fel, I also am pretty eepy and just feel like resting. Felt. That's a shame.
I'll contact you again tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Sleeping tiredly and waking up tired. They say parents are never wrong. I never imagined the supplement they told me to live on would be this effective. If psychological depression and a few diseases overlap, I'll definitely become a zombie.
I somewhat understand why there's so many zombies on the streets. Headache, chronic fatigue, dizziness, and a bit of anxiety. It's the perfect trial to experience the importance of health firsthand. Human bodies are like Eve. So if there's a failure in hardware, it affects the software, the mind. Of course, the reverse is also true. Like the incident where someone froze to death solely due to psychological factors in a non-functioning freezer, or cases where actual illnesses were cured by taking ineffective medicine. A healthy mind and a healthy body. Since physical health is gone, maybe it's time to take care of a healthy mind. If they affect each other, complaining of fatigue and groaning would be a direct train to the worst, with body and mind working together. Rather than working today, quietly...
Hell... Oh.
Orca, what happened?
I got hit by some collapsing debris. I could have avoided it normally. I guess I was tired from frequent deployments lately.
It's not a matter of fatigue. Come in, quickly. The fact that the alloy of the exterior parts is dented means that if it were a standard Eve model, it would have been destroyed without even saving the core.
What's up, Allie? Hello, hello. Good to see you. You're so cute. You're so cute. It's good to see you. I hope you're having some time to relax. I certainly hope so. It's good to see you, sweetie. This is the perfect game for you. It is. I love games like this. I don't really get to play them very often because people don't really care for games like this, but I actually really like them and I like to share them with people. So I bite the bullet, I guess. But yeah, it's so nice to see you. I really appreciate you dropping in tonight. But yeah, I get to do some voice acting and just kind of have fun with it. And I hope that chat is enjoying it too. I hope. Yeah, I appreciate you dropping in. I hope you had a pretty decent day. I'm gonna do a quick stretch. Okay. It's so lovely hearing you do the voice acting for the characters. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that it is enjoyable. I do enjoy working on my craft, as you know. So thank you so much. I'm glad that it's pleasant. Is that so? Rather than that, I want to rest a bit.
Usually, people die when they say things like that. I'll start the maintenance.
Then, just a little rest.
Orca.
Okay, repair Orca's severely injury. Well, repair severely injured Orca. Okay. Okay. We repair her tail. So. Okay, this is the easiest one. So we'll do that. 3 tier 1s and 1 tier 2. Alright, so let's okay. Alright, we'll do that. And I didn't quite want to do that. But let's see. Okay. I guess we'll just go in this direction. Okay, there's the tier 2 that we needed. Okay. We need a couple more tier 1s. We could change one of the blues into a tier 1. Let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll do that. And then do that. And then this. Okay, so we already have enough. So let's do that. No, we'll reset that. We have that one there. We have that one. Oh wait, where does this go? Okay, so we need the tier 2 unit. He's too tired. We're gonna do it tomorrow. No worries, Hunter. No worries. Okay, so we need the tier 2 unit in the 3rd spot. And the tier 1 unit in that spot. And we have the tier 1 unit there, and we have the tier 1 unit there. So this should be... Oh, I almost fucked up. It goes in that spot. So I kind of fucked up my movement, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so she should be fixed. Yes.
Orca, can you hear my voice? Stay conscious. I need to verify if you can hear me. Her condition isn't good. The power unit and some neural units have completely stopped functioning. The exterior alloy is severely deformed, and the internal frame is pressing on the core. I need to hurry. Urgent unit replacement is needed for all remaining parts, too.
Okay. Alright. We should do this one. So 2 tier 2s and 3 tier 1s. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we need 1 red tier 1. Where does the tier 2 go? Your tier 2 goes up there. Where does the yellow tier 2 go? Goes over there. Okay. So we just need the two yellow tier 1s and 1 red tier 2. So they're gonna all go here. So we can do this. One thing I'll say about our boy Chris, he's a flawless professional in his work. Yes. So I gave him a very I gave Chris a very professional, very doctoral type tone. I wanted him to sound young, but very, very like medically inclined. So very like matter of fact about most things. So that was my initial impression, and it's been proving to be true. So you're absolutely right about that. He's a consummate professional indeed. So we will swap these 2 spots. We can turn... Do I want to... Okay. I mean, I could turn this into a tier 2. Do I want to try to roll for 1, or... Because I can make a tier 1 right here, and then make a tier 2 right there. So let's see about that. What does this look like? Okay. Nope, that's incorrect. Let's do this. Okay, so we have our tier 2. And now... okay. I'm able to change a red. But I don't want to do that. So, let's just go with... Okay, so if we put this... If we tune this here... That's another tier 1. And then... we can keep these two where they're at. And then... Boom. There's the other. So we have those right there. And then... We already have the red tier 2. So we need to make a yellow tier 2. So let's do that. Let's just push it. We'll just push it this way. Do it. Okay. Hello Onyx, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good rest. Certainly appreciate you coming through to hang out with us tonight. I hope you're doing well. It is ASMR on a Tuesday, which is not like me. I felt very, very sleepy today after being out and about, so I decided to do something different and just keep it low energy tonight. Okay, so we need to make a tier 2. We have one there, one there. I wish I could make a yellow. I could have probably avoided this. So I could move that there. So I could try to get to a tier 2 faster. So wait, no, I don't want to modify these. I need to make another tier 1. So I don't have to move that. Let's just do that. Let's just make that happen right now. Do it. Okay, good. And then we'll make the tier 3 right over here. Sorry, the tier 3 to tier 2. Alright, so push that there. And then one. Okay. So tier 2, tier 2, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1. So she should be fixed. Yes. She's fixed. Same, I'm a bit tired. Hope the gaming is going well. It's going well. This is a very, very relaxing game. Once you kind of understand the mechanics, it's relatively chill and relaxing. Yeah, it's going well, Onyx. I appreciate that. You're a little bit tired too. I definitely can feel that. I hope it doesn't affect your work too much, but thank you for hanging out and staying cute and cozy with us while you're here. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Cold.
Orca, are you conscious?
No. O'Hara, you can't be pushed back there.
Orca, what did you just...
Counterattack. Now. Grab the neck. Magical German suplex.
Are you reciting Buff Girl's lines right now? In this situation?
Blood. So what if I bleed? I have to win. I have to save the kids. O'Hara, let's go. Orca, O'Hara. Just a little more. We can save everyone.
Orca. I'll make sure you can meet the kids you saved again. I'll save you somehow. I promise.
Thanks for being cozy, Milk Tea. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see about this. We can make a tier 2 quite quickly. So let's just do the tier 2. We'll turn this blue into a red. Tier 2 done. Tier 2 goes there. And then we need a tier 1, which can be done relatively concisely. We can move this there. Boom. Alright, there's a tier 1 we need. And we already have the yellow tier 1. So this is actually quite simple actually. So the tier 2 goes down at the bottom. Okay, and the tier 1 goes there, and the yellow tier 1 goes there. Okay, and that should be the repair. Repair complete.
Fortunately, I put out the urgent fire. Thanks to rushing, the core output is returning to normal quickly. Phew. Now I can relax a bit. Orca?
It's so comfortable. Forever like this.
Orca, you have to hold on to your consciousness. If you lose consciousness now...
But since I'm a buff girl, I have to protect everyone. I'll get up again. And again.
Orca has a cute side like this too. Huh. Orca. Orca, are you awake?
Just a little more.
A little more? Is it core power shortage? Wait a moment. The emergency power unit I left here is...
Chris?
Orca, you woke up.
I'm sorry. I haven't slept a wink since we last met. I felt sleepy coming to a comfortable place. By any chance, did I say anything strange while sleeping?
It's just good that you're safe.
What's with that subtle answer?
How did you get hurt like that? Normal structural collapse wouldn't even scratch alloy steel easily. Orca looked at me with a frown. You didn't say much. Orca's strong will. And maybe some sleep talking about Buff Girl?
I said a lot.
It seems you secretly like that your name is the same as this season's Buff Girl. Orca O'Hara.
Stop.
It It was fun watching Orca's reaction. But I didn't want to witness the performance of a machine that stays intact, even in a collapsed building with my own eyes. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, what really happened?
Okay, so basically, we kind of already know what happened, chat. Basically, we read in the SNS earlier that a terrorist attack happened today. So basically, Orca was involved in that terrorist attack. It seems that the game tends to reference occurrences that occur with certain characters within the SNS. So if you look over the news, then we are liable to have some additional context as to what a certain character is going through. So yeah. Do you know the group called Morning Glory?
Terrorists. One of the main reasons I'm scared to walk the streets at night.
Morning Glory is an anti-government terrorist group. Their goal is to mobilize the crowd using poverty and deprivation, and give satisfaction by openly trampling on authority. Can't get used to tiny enough to stare together through the screen. I was really this small before I switched to this particular model. I was this small pretty much all the time. I just decided to use be more zoomed in because there's more to see, so I wanted to be more zoomed in. But with games like this, it does end up covering some of the stuff on the screen, so I opt to stay small. It just kind of makes sense. But what's up, Infinity? Hello. Maybe it was a tail then? Yeah, the tail is also it takes up a lot of room on the screen, so I try to stay a certain height so that you guys can still see all of the game. So, but thanks for coming through. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good Tuesday. Let me drink some water. Of course, it's like you say, if I'm here, everything's chill. Good to hear. Found out my ex streams and they invited me to watch, not sure how to feel. Well, I mean, you can watch them low key if you want, but that's kind of up to you. Hopefully you're good too. I'm just kind of exhausted from the day, kind of tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, but that was on purpose. I should be able to fix my sleep schedule tonight. I should be able to fix my schedule, so it'll be okay. It'll be fine. No, it's not poor kitty. I make my choices. No one tells me when to go to bed or when not to go to bed, so I appreciate the concern though, but this is completely my own doing. So, but I appreciate the concern. I'll be okay. Everything is according to plan. Unfortunately, not so much the being so tired that I can't do my normal streams on Tuesday. So that was an unfortunate side effect of my choice. So, it is what it is. But thank you for the headbands. Appreciate that. The bad kitty? No, I'm neither good nor bad. I'm somewhere in between. Always somewhere in between. Their goal is to mobilize the crowd using poverty and deprivation and give satisfaction by openly trampling on public authority. They are also causing social problems in Chroma City.
They claim to be an outlet for anger.
Yes, they've increased significantly lately. Cinderella, Morning Glory.
And Eve, I know, is also a fan of Cinderella. To be exact, was a fan would be correct.
Morning Glory is worse than Cinderella. Cinderella only commits bizarre crimes, but Morning Glory uses that as a tool for agitation. If they push a little, saying it's because of that guy, regarding the anger accumulated over life, the oppressed crowd turns into a terrified mob. Just yesterday, Morning Glory raided the Stability Officer Training Center. It was a place that also functioned as an orphanage.
It's that facility with many conspiracy theories.
Yes, they say that they cultivate perfect government henchmen through thorough ideological education from a young age. Brainwashing the kids. What's up, Gonzo? Some things never change. Brainwashing the kids to think that they are evil people. And that, I guess that they're not evil people and that the evil people must be stopped. So basically they're trying to make, what's the word? Protesters, virtue signalers. Radicalizing them from a young age is diabolical. It's wild. That is a classic, for sure. It is also true for children who wish to become stability officers. Anyway, Morning Glory also attacked the training center using that controversy as an excuse, and even used military explosives they got from somewhere. I was evacuating the kids and confronting the crowd, but collapsed rebar fell on me and the protesters.
I want to stop listening here. That's terrible.
I understand. The rest of the story is just an obvious tragedy that has been repeated.
Chroma City and Morning Glory. Only the crowd and the mediators die and get hurt in that conflict.
Control the narrative. I am the Senate. If you know, you know.
The main instigators hide behind and just blabber. If they want to fight so much, they should set up a ring and fight with martial arts. The ratings would be good too.
Wouldn't combat power become a qualification for politicians then? Anyway, I thought you were a very calm person, Chris. But you're reacting intensely to the story.
Do I?
Yes. When we first met, I thought you were a bit cold and had a business-like sharpness. Even about the Polar Night Day incident, you gave cool-headed remarks with objectivity.
What did I say? I don't remember well.
May the strongest lead and be at the front of armies in the lines of war. Who's the real cyberpunk? Maybe the real cyberpunk are the friends you made along the way. Before, you said, excluding budget and compensation, only patients remain in chroma. I thought about it. Stopping the show alone causes suffering to a huge number of workers and causes economic damage. It also disappoints the public waiting for the festival. It was a story that made me realize that although it's a harsh decision, there is a reason. Someone get a cracker. That was cheesy. People have made the friends who made along the way joke a million times over. That's pretty commonplace, guys. There's like a ton of people who say that sort of stuff. I don't have friends. I got family. Family. Vin Diesel, get out of here. Yeah, basically. That's not Rush Hour. It's not Rush Hour. It's Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. Yeah. It also disappoints the public waiting for the festival. It was a story that made me realize that although it's a harsh decision, there is a reason. Usually, I only met people who were outraged at either the protests, who were outraged at either the protesters or Chroma City.
Lately, I've been feeling tired a lot. Maybe that's why. If you hadn't come looking like you were dying today, I wouldn't have opened the shop.
If so, I'm sorry. For you to rest well, quickly.
No need for that. It was fun, and I felt proud too.
Don't overdo it, Chris.
Looking at your state today, that seems like something I should be saying. Goodbye, buff girl.
Ah.
Orca trembled her tail and disappeared as if running away. Now that the tension is released, fatigue is rushing in rapidly. Let's rest for a moment.
Amazing. My tail, which felt heavy as a block of iron, now feels light as my own body. I feel energized. Alright, well, we got another perfect repair. Just easing the tension. True. That's what this game is all about. It's easing the tension of social interactions. Yep. Job well done. True. Good job. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and save. Oh shit. Blade is coming back. The edgelord. The edgelord who likes to look like a silhouette. know it's been a day, but any update on Mike? Unfortunately, no. No update on Mike as of yet. I'll keep you guys posted. Easing some tension, causing some other kind? Yeah. Could be, could be. Beep. Beep, beep. The fire is too dangerous to enter. Beep. Hey. 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 Yes, yes. Wait. Was I asleep? I reflexively sat up at the shout hitting my ears. The alarm I just heard. Was it a dream? A familiar yet ominous red flash flickers before my eyes. Another strange dream. What on earth was it? Beyond my blurry vision, an unwelcome waving figure appears. It's Blade, who came a few days ago. I briefly considered pretending to sleep again. Yeah, this guy's kind of an asshole. This Blade individual is kind of an asshole. Is bro's front door just wide open? I don't think so. I think he was open for work. So they just walked in. Also, it seems that Chris doesn't get many. He doesn't get many customers. So, it seems he's oftentimes napping because of not getting many customers. Asleep on the job, yeah, not a good idea. For sure. But knowing his foul mouth would pour out gave me a headache. So I soon fixed my posture. Hey, you pale brat. Are you awake now? Blade? Who else is here besides you? Sleeping with the shop door open, you've got some guts. I guess the door was open, chat. I guess it was open. Oops. Whoopsie. Don't just space out. Synthesize 2 tier 3 power units and 1 tier 3 neural unit for me. As fast as possible. My patient's crawling on the floor just like the public order of this rotten city. Welcome, Blade. Outside is bustling with preparations for Polar Night Day. But you don't look very happy. Festival? Don't make me laugh. Because of the high output holograms those damn corporations are shooting, my optical camouflage armor is overloading like crazy. Besides, the whole city is excited and giggling like they're on cheap electronic drugs. And taking advantage of that, those morning glory bastards or whatever are shitting all over the place. Actually, another customer visited today. And said it's chaos because major city facilities were intentionally damaged. That's all they're doing. On the outside, they claim to be a libertarian army resisting corporate power. But to my eyes, they're just dopamine addict bastards running wild because they are unsatisfied with their lives. With the energy they use running around saying that they'll change the world, it would be much more beneficial for themselves and the world to just mess with an executioner in the back alley and die. For an asshole, he's too eloquent. Oh. Some people can know how to talk, even if they are quite shady, quite literally shady. Some people know how to communicate.
Well, their methods are extreme.
Thanks to that, civilians are trembling in fear, even amidst the year-end atmosphere.
Fear? No, this is closer to annoyance.
Thanks to those wannabe terrorists. The damn stability officers have set up checkpoints at every block and are glaring around. Thanks to that, getting in and out of this neighborhood has become 20 times more annoying. It's a damn tough neighborhood.
First, please wait for the dial equipment safe setup. It should still take a while though.
By the way, kid, that equipment you're using.
Yes?
That's a first-generation old model, right? The one that doesn't send maintenance records to Sunshine Core. Using such untraceable stuff in times like these means you either have guts or you have a lot to hide.
Well, I just use it because I'm used to it.
And it would be more comfortable for you too, Blade, if no records are left. What an amazing answer. You look like a model student rich kid on the outside, but you act sly. You can't do business forever. You can't do business in this field without that kind of guts.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm starting the work, so please be quiet for a moment.
But kid, do you know what the name of that idiot group means?
Blade's mouth never stays still for a moment.
Well, isn't it usually used to mean the glory of the morning?
It also means morning glory, the flower.
Ha! As expected, guys who grew up like flowers in a greenhouse like you think that way. Real yapper? Yeah. Very much yapping hours. It means morning wood, you stupid brothels. Stupid bastard, not brothels, stupid bastard. Ignorant scholars probably named it, sounding fancy looking up dictionaries. But to my eyes, they look like a gathering of brats whose only achievement is pitching a tent every morning. I hope none of you are making tents first thing in the morning. That's wild if you are. If the organizer hierarchy was determined by that morning hardness, I would have already conquered the city, acting as their king, don't you think?
Your thinking is very vulgar. But well, if they really had the will to change the world, they wouldn't have used the inefficient method of destroying public facilities to draw aggro.
Oh?
Because real people would have quietly eliminated only the target.
Your eyes just changed a bit.
I'm joking. The equipment setup is done. Let's start the works.
Let's make these units. Alright, so we need to make two stage 3s. Okay, so 3 stage 3s, red and yellow. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, do this. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Do that. All right. We'll do this. Okay, so that's a stage 2. We have stage 3. This gameplay is rather unique. I still don't get the mechanics. Okay, so basically, they explain it as best they can at the beginning of the game. But basically what you're doing is you're merging pieces of the dial to the same colors. And once you've completed all the necessary repair units using this tool, you get experience. So... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm not allowed to listen to that song. Change the record music 5 times in a row. I literally cannot listen to that song on stream. Okay. Reminds me of Tetris? Yeah, I mean, it's basically color coding. It's basically merging colors together to get, a more powerful version of it. I'm not sure what this battery helps me with, but you can also build up gauges for each color here. So, okay, I did not mean to do that, but okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let's do this. And then, okay, we still need to build off the second stage. So you're 1/3 of the way there? Yeah, not quite. We currently don't have any of the stage 3 units made yet. So, but we're about, I guess we're about 1/3 of the way there, given how we're looking. So, but yes, you are not wrong. Okay, so. No. Okay. Let's do this. Thank you, Dipper, for the drinking water. Okay. Hello, Ziggy. Welcome in, welcome in. I need to dip now. Thanks for the background, Seffy. My pleasure, Bun. Good luck to you on your stream, and thanks for hanging out. Mwah. I'll miss ya. I'll be lurking as usual. Also, hello Ziggy, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Also, Onyx, please be safe at work. I always appreciate you, and I hope work goes smoothly for you. Okay, but yeah, I hope you're doing well, Ziggy. Okay. Let's. Yeah, we are pretty close to wrapping this up, chat. No. Okay. Okay, so we're pretty close. There we go. Okay, nice. Let's look them up. Okay. I don't want to do that. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay. Do that. Do that. I'm trying to farm. I'm trying to farm a yellow. Like a yellow. I'm trying to farm the yellow gauge that I can use to transform items. Does this make you fail unless you got units everywhere? Yeah. There's no failure for this because this person wants the units kind of just created. So there's, as far as I can tell, there's no like real fail condition for this. You just kind of have to get it done. Okay. Okay, so I need the stage 2. This? I just got home from work, kind of tired because I've not been sleeping well. I'm sorry to hear that, Ziggy. Sorry you have not been sleeping well. If you need to get some rest, I totally understand. But of course, do take care of yourself first and foremost. But I am. I don't know where I was going with that statement. Sleep is starting to catch up to me. Okay. So we need the reds. Hold on. Okay, so I can use a red to shift it. Alright. Okay, so stage 1, stage 2. That. Whew. Okay. We'll shift this up. So we need to merge these 3 for stage 3, stage 4 rather. Okay. Let's see. Neff makes for great white noise. This dialogue game looks kind of interesting, not gonna lie. It is, Kyomu. Like if you have played the cyberpunk bartending game, Valhalla, it has a very similar vibe to that bartending game, and I do like it. It's relatively simple mechanics, and you're just pairing colors together to make better colors. To make these units right here. That's literally all you're doing. And the characters are really, really beautifully created. I think the characters are very attractive. And that's pretty important, I think, in any game. You should have attractive characters, I believe. But I definitely get why you would say that. Alright, so let's move this here. We have to do not do that. And then 1, 2. So you're in that corner. Okay. Oh, shit, I must have made a mistake. Okay, so we're all at level... We're at tier 3. So we'll just do that, and then we'll... Okay. Boom. Okay, I think we should be done with this repair. Or not, well, it's not really a repair, but we just need to make the cores. So I think we're done here. Okay.
Here are the tier 3 power units and the newer unit you requested. While synthesizing, I also added outline correction to make it neat. With this, it won't get caught by checkpoint scanners and will pass smoothly.
Oh, fast as expected. The surface of your synthesized units is very smooth too. Huh, look at this. The skill to crush security codes is extraordinary. Unlike your stupid-looking first impression, your skills smell quite dangerous.
Dangerous? It's just a customized service for the customer.
No, I like it. Guys who do their job properly are my type. I trust you, who calmly produces results, much more than those revolutionaries who are all talk.
Thanks. You have a foul mouth, Blade, but you don't seem like a bad person.
I don't know if these guys are around, true. Save the flattering bullshit. Tell me honestly, where did you learn your stripe? Where did you earn your stripes?
I've been just an ordinary mechanic for a long time, as far as I remember.
As far as you remember, that's meaningful.
Blade, please stop joking and go back. If you stay longer, someone will report you.
Yeah. Since I'm in a good mood, I'll give you a piece of advice. Stay home this polar night day. Because there are rumors that those Morning Wood bastards are going to cause a major incident. Wouldn't it be my loss if a technician like you got swept up and died?
Thanks for the advice, though I don't think you're in a position to worry about me, Blade.
Next time, bring a sexy female Eve as an assistant. Then I'll spend my money more happily instead of getting looks at your sickly face.
Get home safely. That human is insane today as well. I don't know what he's thinking walking around. Watching the wavering figure move away, my mind slowly becomes hazy, even though the infrared sensor at the entrance rings loudly, and Blade's startled curses fades away into a distant haze. I should stop here for today and go inside to sleep quickly.
Alright, so let's save. Save. Oh, it's Prey again. Okay. It's Prey again, so we'll get to see her next time, chat. We are actually going to wrap it up tonight. I appreciate those of you who came through to hang out. I really do appreciate that. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. I always enjoy seeing familiar faces and seeing that all of you are enjoying, what I have to offer. I really do appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, the sleep is starting to creep up on me, and I feel it. And I really just need to get some rest. That's why we did the ASMR stream in the first place. I was feeling very, very sleepy, and I thought that I would be really bad at Doom due to not getting enough sleep. So I decided to be very small and cozy. I hope that was good for you guys. Thank you for the headpats, Perrin. This is very calming tonight. Thanks for streaming. My pleasure, Sly. I'm still looking for the song that I want to play. I think I'll just go with my classic one. Actually, no. I got something better. Something that actually fits the vibe. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Kilmo, for being here. Thank you, Perrin, for being here. Thank you, Milk Tea, for being here. I've been dead tired this whole stream. Same, Star Strike. I'm falling asleep as I type this. Gotta go get some rest too. Yeah. I'm going to pass out. I don't think I could stay up any longer. So I think I'll just go straight to bed after this, which is very rare for me to do at this time of night. But I'm going to do it anyway, and hopefully be able to finally properly reset my schedule. I mean, I'll try to push it a little bit further so I can fall asleep at a proper time, but instead, well, I may just go right to sleep because I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. EP time, huh? You deserve it. Thank you, Psych. I appreciate that. And thank you, Starstruck, for coming through and hanging out with us tonight. It's good to see you come back. So thank you for coming back and enjoying your time here. Don't trip. Get that beauty sleep. Thanks. I will be sure to. Go get some good eeps. Thank you, Perrin. I definitely need to. Enough gonna be in VR in an hour. No. I know you're kidding around. But yeah. I really do appreciate you guys being here for tonight's stream. Really do appreciate it. I think we had a good stream tonight. And I want to see who's out there. I want to see if we can... since this is a very, very relaxed stream, chat. I'd like to take you somewhere where it's not really noisy. So, give me a second. I'm gonna see how noisy this is. Okay, yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay. So, I do think that we'll probably just kind of wrap it up. It's really hard, ASMR is very specialized, so I don't want to, if people are actually resting, I don't want to send you guys someplace where it's not peaceful. So, I think we'll just kind of wrap it up here. I hope you're well, Nephi. I will be well once I can get some extra sleep, Car. But thank you. It's good to see you, hon. I hope you've been doing well too. It's really good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate that. I just got here. I miss her. Yeah, sorry. I decided to do ASMR tonight because I was just really tired to begin with. I didn't want to cancel streams, so I just decided to play some more of that really cool dialogue game, and just kind of keep it low energy tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us, even though you'd rather be in bed. It's okay. I'd rather be with you guys than have to sleep. I kind of wish I didn't have to sleep, to be honest. But it is what it is. So, thank you guys very much for joining me tonight. I had a pleasant time. I hope that tonight was pleasant for you as well. Ain't that all of us? True. Yeah. Okay, good. Some rest, baby. Take care of yourself. I will, Car. Thank you very much. I would certainly do that. Okay. I love you guys. If you enjoyed your time here and you've never been here before, please join the Discord. I'd really appreciate that. It's a great way to know when I go live. I should be live tomorrow at my usual times. So, do feel free to join the Discord if you'd like. And thank you, Ziggy, for getting my socials before I did. I really appreciate you guys so much. Also, please check out my socials. There will be a lot more content coming very soon. I've been updating my TikTok lately, and I will be sharing another YouTube channel pretty soon. So there will be another YouTube channel announcement in the Discord very soon. So please keep an eye out for that. And if you use TikTok, feel free to follow me on TikTok also. Totally up to you. But I'm trying to reach people. I'm trying to connect with as many people as I can, because I have a very important desire to grow our community, chat. I want to grow our community, and I want the people in my community to be here for me. I would like some just dedicated people who watch me, more dedicated people who watch me and prefer me. That's the only way that we're going to grow, when I can stop having to compete with, other streamers who I'm sharing viewers with, just to be quite transparent about it. So I want to continue to grow and hopefully succeed at being a VTuber. And the only way that you can do that is if you diversify. And I've been diversifying since the beginning, but I need to do more. And so I've been trying to do more behind the scenes. It's been very busy and very challenging, but I think it'll be worth it. I hope that it'll be worth it. I just wish more people from my Discord came through just to lurk, if nothing else. That'd be such a help. It'd be so helpful, dude. But that's okay. You guys are here, and I love you guys. Those of you who continue to come through and come back, thank you so much for that. Sorry to bore you with the boring streamer detail things, but I hope that we can stay together, and I hope that I can see you guys come through whenever possible. So please check out my socials so you may see something that you like. And yeah, I think I'll just kind of wrap it up here. So thank you all so much for tonight. I love you guys very much. I appreciate you all for showing up tonight, despite me starting my stream extremely late. So thank you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, positive, productive Wednesday. So I will see you tomorrow, probably for more Doom. So I do want to wrap up the game pretty soon as well, so you don't want to miss more Doom if you like Doom. Okay? Alright, that's enough rambling from me. Much love. I appreciate you guys, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I look forward to it. Okay? see you guys very, very soon. Love you. And have a great Wednesday.